Hi, and welcome to day 3 of this 7-day video series, which is all about creating a Facebook page. I'm Sandrine, I'm a Facebook coach and strategist, and today we're going to talk about the images. And they're really important because they are the first impression people will get of your page. So when people click on the link, get to your page, what they will see is your profile picture, your cover picture, and if you have that set up, your story picture as well. Now, first, let's start with a few general guidelines when it comes to pictures on your page. And And the first one there is to avoid small details, especially if you're going to, if people watch your page, if they look at your page on mobile, the pictures are going to get quite small. So you don't want small details in there because people won't notice them. A second thing is, and it's kind of the same, but avoid text as well. Avoid it definitely in the profile picture and try to keep it to a minimum in the cover picture, because there as well, like, it will get tiny, it will get small, and especially on mobile, and you want people to be able to read the text if you put it out there. A third thing is to not make it about you. So with your profile picture, the idea is to connect with your audience, to clarify what your page is about with all the pictures on that page. It's not just to display some pictures of you. So keep that in mind. We'll get more specific about that. A fourth thing is don't repeat your page name or your website or your email address. Don't put that everywhere. Like some people put the page name in the profile picture and in the cover picture and in the story picture. However, none of these pictures will ever be shown without the page name next to it. So it's no use to repeat it. Also, website, email address, you can all put them really easily in your page's details. They're right under your cover picture, so you don't really need to mention them in the cover picture as well. It's just a bit of waste. A fifth thing is the cover picture and the profile picture and the story picture are supposed to clarify what the page is about. So try and keep that in mind, that they are there not just as decoration, but they should really make clear to people what the page is about. So it will be their first impression, so that will decide on, well, will they realize what the page is about? Will they stay on your page to look at the content? So now let's look at the profile picture in particular. So that's the thing that comes up in search. If you search for a page or for a topic, you will probably get the page name and that little profile picture. So it's really important that you catch your visitors' attention with that picture. And one thing that lots of people do and that are not a good idea is to just put a picture of themselves out there. Unless the page is about you and about nothing else but you, and people should be looking for a page about you in order to find that page, you shouldn't put just a random static picture of yourself out there. For instance, if you have a cooking page and you really want a picture of yourself as your profile picture, then put a picture up of yourself cooking. If you have a travel page, don't just have your face on there. Yeah, put a picture of yourself while you're traveling and that sort of thing. So don't try and avoid pictures of just your face as a profile picture. Also, one thing is Facebook will ask you to upload a square picture, but they will often make it round, so make sure nothing gets lost in the corners. And a third thing, and we just said that as well, but it's try to avoid all small details and all text, because on mobile it gets really tiny. You want something that is easily recognizable, that people can relate to immediately, and you really don't want tiny details. That's it. Then let's move on to the cover picture. And the cover picture, that's the big banner you have on top of your page. And yeah, same thing applies as for the cover, the profile picture. However, a few different things is, first of all, the dimensions will be different on mobile or on desktop. So when you put up a new new cover page, make sure that you test it on different types of mobiles and on your desktop, so you're making sure that nothing gets cut off, because that's a thing that often happens. A second thing is, often people want to put a lot of text on there, but keep that to a minimum. Don't go writing everything you want them to say. Keep that for your pinned post or for your story. Just make it a picture that people can really relate to. Make it a really clear picture, a good quality picture, because it's quite a big picture. People want it to be a good quality because it's off-putting when that cover picture is just dark or a bit hazy or pixelated. Now the last picture I'm talking about is a story picture, and that is optional, so that you can click on your story in the About section, and you can either put up a picture or not put up anything. However, it's a really great way to have a third picture to even clarify more what the page will be about. So that's it when it comes to pictures and images and the first impression of your page. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the actual settings for your page. See you then.